So let me jump to SanDisk because uh, SanDisk looks different. So for SanDisk, it looks like we may be completing um, that parabolic move. It doesn't quite have an ending diagonal, but the parabolic move nonetheless is there. It's a straight up move, and when those kind of complete, they come crashing back down pretty heavily. And so far, we're kind of seeing that because we did more than a 50% haircut in just June to end of July, so about 5 weeks. And now we're getting a three wave move up, which tells me that we're not done with this decline. And in this here, we could see. Do I have? Let me get this target here for us. We're still looking maybe to 1681. That's the 61.8 retrace of this, perfectly lined confluence there. So I think SanDisk has a little bit higher, but to me, that move higher here is a place to exit your long position, not to ride it up further. Now, if we get to the 100% extension, again, this is a nice three-wave move for an A wave. This does not look like wave one to start a new rally much higher. What I'm seeing here is that we're getting a B wave, and that B wave targets around 1700, between 1681 and 1700, 1697, technically 1696 at the 61.8. And of course, it could make it up to 1959 at the 78.6. That's also possible. Let me get you some kind of target here. We could be looking at this. B-wave target. Make sure it's readable. Somewhere in here, and then I expect to see a C wave down at that point. So that C wave would target somewhere. Well, let's not guess. Let's make some fib math work in our favor here. Let's say we get to that 61.8. That would target down to 722 for the C wave. That's the 100% extension you see down here. First target would be 861 at the 78.6. So for SanDisk, I'm thinking that the top might be in already. And I'm willing to see, because if we do make it, like I was about to say, if we do make it to the 100% extension and then hold the 61.8 at 1468 and then make another high, that could turn things a little bit. It'll still only be 3 up, but that 3 up will make it to about 2100, which means that we could be on our way to forming a 5-wave move. Question is that pullback and then next move above all of that next 5 waves, or is it the start of it? Kind of similar to what I'm thinking on Micron. This move down, though, has been kind of fierce, which makes me concerned. There is a possibility that this all was wave 3. That would be a major, major move, and that we're now getting the 4th wave, which could have ended here. That's the possibility that I'm throwing out there. Right now, not my leading probability for a count. Right now, I'm staying with green. Let's make this green so it kind of lines up. I'm sticking with green for now, and basically waiting for a move to 1697, 1700 area, and that gives us the move there pretty cleanly. And then what I would look for is 5 waves down. Ultimately, there'd be an initial 5 waves down that would look like this. And then we get a larger 5 waves down with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably a little deeper to get us down to the 100% extension. That's kind of where we're at, what I would see. So I would look for an initial 5 waves down and a 3 up. Then I know for sure we're going to be going from somewhere in the 1500 range down to the 700 range. So I want to make sure that that is pretty clear. Yeah, that's about it for SanDisk. There's not a whole lot to talk about. Otherwise, this green count would be setting up for a second wave. This would have completed all of wave 1. We get a second wave. Not likely just to complete there. The alternative in the green count is that this ABC is the fourth wave, so that would be here. Um, and then we get the fifth wave higher. That's not unlikely, but I'll take it one step at a time. So a couple possibilities, quick review. First one is an ABC for down here, which has the potential to still be just leg one of a further correction that makes it down further for a second wave. Or this is an ABC for a fourth wave, which would then give way to a fifth wave higher and then send us up into like the 3000 area or higher and higher probably. Um, and that would set us up for a buy opportunity back down here for a nice gosh, I guess that would be 4x there from like a 700 area to a 3000 area. All right, 7, 14, 21, 28. Yeah, at least. Um, so that would be pretty good. Another buying opportunity. So that could be a fourth wave in the works. Not ready to rule it out. So I'm leaning towards it being topped, but there's possibility that we could see a fourth wave. Off this low, would need to see 5 waves up as opposed to 3. 3 waves keeps us in a larger second wave that I'm expecting in the green count. Otherwise, 5 waves up would give us that start to the next rally. So, not going to say with 100% certainty, even though there's no guarantees in this business. But I'm not going to say with good conviction yet that we've topped, but it's definitely made a at least minor top in the moment, and it may not be done. That's the warning there. So that's what's going on with SanDisk.